Hello. After the pandemic, my parents thought they were doing the right thing by getting those jabs. The mainstream media talked them into it, even though I told them there were already studies on the book that showed the animals all died. Tragically, they got 2 rounds of that. And sadly, my father got that clotting side effect. He was in incredible pain toward the end of his life. Sadly, we lost him. I did find RSO, and that was help. I have to be honest, it actually restored color to his toe, but he did not continue it. And so he did lose his toe, and eventually we lost him, tragically. My mom also had a side effect, and she continues to have a side effect. Her digestion seems to not flow correctly. She burps a lot. She it doesn't have in the beginning there, she didn't have an appetite. She was fading on us. And you know, I'm a technologist and an analyst, and I could just not stand back and do nothing. I've always been somebody who likes to help others. I want to help everyone win. And so I set my skills into action, and I did a deep dive on what are the all-natural food-based solutions so that we can feed the body what we need and feel better. I just want to say there's hope for you if you're watching this video right now and you feel fuzzy thinking, your joints hurt, you feel like you're swelling up, maybe your digestion isn't working well either, like my mom, maybe you burp a lot, and you just can't keep the food down. I just want to let you know that I put together a book. I actually wrote the book for my mom, I'll be honest, but it might benefit you and your mom as well, and your dad and your uncle. So if you want to get a hold of many different healing techniques, they're sort of like old school ideas from the olden days, food-based pivots back to your most vibrant health. Grab this book here from Amazon. So the RSO solutions in there from my dad, Dr. Brian Artis's solution with the nicotine patches in there. I teach you about nitric oxide and how important that is. If you're using mouthwash, stop doing that. The healthy biome in your mouth actually is important for your heart. Beets are great. This is 232 pages of all natural kitchen healing techniques, all in one place. I know we can watch social media and we can get these ideas one by one by one, but I've gone ahead and put them in one place for you for just $35. I hope that's affordable. It took me 4 years to write this book. It was a labor of love. It's beautiful. It has coloring pages. It's a 10-step process. It's got journals, grocery lists, and a daily eating schedule, in addition to places just to write your own notes, and maybe even sign those pages if you color the page or you solve the puzzle. Go ahead and write down, you know, the grandma did this and the date. It's a hardcover book, so you can put it on your bookshelf and pass it down. I think it's a great resource. I've had it reviewed by many people. It's accurate, and I'd love to share it with you. So if you're tired of feeling bad, fuzzy thinking, your joints are hurting, and you're just like, I just don't feel well since that happened, grab this book. Step 1, by the way, is to start cooking with butter. That's how they did it in the olden days. They weren't using oils. Those seed oils have smoke points that might be carcinogenic at the very start of your meal. Ow. So I recommend, step 1, I recommend that you start many different meals with butter, onions, garlic, salt and pepper. Use sea salt. Let's see, what's step 2? Step 2 is eat more root vegetables. Don't use your microwave. So, you know, it's all in here. It's real easy. It's a big book. So I hope you grab a copy. To be honest with you, I was just recently admitted to the hospital, and I was not trying to lose weight. But step 1 is an anti-inflammatory tea. I think I got that mixed up a moment ago. But step 1 is an anti-inflammatory tea, and because, like I told you, I did my research, and I've had this reviewed, and I've had this tested. I was using this program and doing the anti-inflammatory tea every morning. I was very surprised to find out that I've lost over 20 pounds. I'm not saying it's because of this book, but I wasn't trying to lose weight. And I know that when I do that tea in the morning, it heats up my core temperature, and it actually reduces inflammation. I have asthma, and I cough less. I have less phlegm, and it's a noticeable difference. I got to be honest. Step 2 is to use the butter with the garlic and start cooking the way they used to in the very old days on the farm. Watch what you put on your skin. Take Celtic sea salt. It has magnesium in it. Magnesium is huge for our body. If you don't feel well, if you're tight, if you're anxious, you can't sleep, take an Epsom salt bath. There's that and a whole lot more in this book. So I hope you grab a copy if you want to feel better. And if you do grab a copy, I sure hope that you feel better. And I hope that it helps your family. I think it will. Also, just a little shout out to the idea that we made it interactive. So, you know, there's actually coloring pages in here so you can really sink in and think about what the page is saying and just enjoy coloring it. And there's some healing, puzzles. So, yeah, it was a labor of love. I'm really glad I did it. I never published a book before. I did it with my cousin. I hope you enjoy it.